Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the Super Squad channel, where today we're here for something new. Well, not new, I did it like 2 years ago. I didn't get to do it last year, but here are my 10 predictions for the 2020 season. Some things I think is going to happen during the 2020 NASCAR season. These are just my opinions. They probably won't happen, but they may happen. It's what I think will happen. And anyways, let's see what I think. Alright, so number one, I think it's obvious, but a lot of people are definitely overhyping, but the big three from Xfinity last year, so Reddick, Bell, or Custer, neither of them are going to win races in 2020. Neither of them. Maybe one will make the playoffs, but I definitely don't see any of them winning races. None of the rookies, have won a race, without rain in a while, so yeah, they're not going to change it either. I just don't see them winning a race in 2020 unless it's rain shortened or something like that, or some crazy strategy. I just don't see it. But anyways, let's move on to number two. Alright, number two, I think Matt DiBenedetto in the number 21 car is going to win one of the Bristol races. He was so close last year, and the Wood Brothers car is better than the Levine family racing car he had last year. He's going to be a little faster, and I think he's going to be able to get it done in the number 21 car, get Wood Brothers their 100th NASCAR win at Bristol, either the spring or fall Bristol race. I don't know which one, but I think it's definitely going to be one of them, and let's move on to number three. Alright, number three, with Truex getting a new crew chief, I think he'll go down with the amount of wins he gets. This year he got, 6, I think? 6 or 7, something like that. I think this year is only going to get maybe 2 or 3. Just because it's a new crew chief. Truex is still a good driver, but I think definitely Cole Pearn was really making a big difference there when he was his crew chief. Truex is still good, but maybe the wins will go down a little bit, I think, with the new crew chief. And yeah, let's move on to the next one. Alright, so number 4, I think Jimmie Johnson is going to win the Daytona 500. It'll break his winless streak. Maybe he'll win more races, maybe not, but I think he's going to win the Daytona 500. It's in, a month and a few days from now? I think he can do it. I gotta believe in Jimmie from Michael Mertz. Anyways, let's move on to number 5. Alright, so number 5, I think William Byron will break through and get his first ever win at one of the Pocono doubleheader races. Maybe the second race he gets the win. I think William Byron might do it. I don't know. I think he's been good at Pocono. I've noticed him run pretty decently there, so yeah, I definitely think William Byron can get it done at the Poconos. Anyways, let's go on to number 6. Alright, number 6, I think Corey LaJoie with the SHR Alliance is going to definitely boost the Go Fast program over there. However, I have learned that the Stewart-Haas Racing Alliance with Go Fast is basically like Levine Family Racing and Joe Gibbs Racing last season, to where really they just got chassis, old 2018 chassis and stuff like that. They got the chassis from Joe Gibbs, but not really much else. They don't get the notes and stuff, setups, whatever. So it's not that big of an alliance. It's not like Furniture Row and Joe Gibbs Racing. So it's not that good of an alliance, but definitely they're going to be much better. I'd say a top 20 team. It's basically like Levine Family Racing next year. That's what I think it's going to be like. But yeah, anyways, let's move on to the next one. Alright, so number 7. This is a big one. I think Brad Keselowski is going to win 7 races next season. He hasn't, as far as I know, he hasn't done that in a while. like win 7 races, or at all, I think. I don't know much about Brad, but I think definitely he's going to do good this year, and I think he's going to win himself 7 races this season. And yeah, let's move on to the next one. Number 8, I think Chase Elliott is going to sweep all 3 road course races this season. Now, let me explain. So, he's obviously won at Watkins Glen 2 times in a row, so that's pretty much a good shot there. He just won at the Roval after going into the wall, and he was fast there last year too. But, or not last year, 2018, but, what do you call it? He got orders to fall back and let Bowman get points in 2018. Or not orders, but he fell back be way behind Bowman so that Bowman could advance. Like, I noticed that. Like, there's no reason why he couldn't have just charged and gone for the win like Jimmie did. Jimmie obviously went because he wasn't locked in yet. So he went for the win, but Chase fell back to help Bowman point in. But this year, he obviously won it, and he had a very fast car. And for Sonoma, he got a top 5 there in 2018. And 2019, he had a top 5 car before his DNF, which was due to like an engine. And that started like a whole streak of him getting DNFs and stuff, all the way until he won at Watkins Glen. Or like issues where he fell laps down or whatever and stuff. But anyways, yeah, so I definitely think he's going to sweep all 3 road course races. Maybe get 1 or 2 other ones at like Martinsville, Dover, Kansas, one of those. Maybe win at Dega again, who knows? Maybe Atlanta, home track win. But yeah, I think he's definitely going to sweep all 3 road course races, I think. Anyways, let's move on to number 10, the last prediction. Or actually, no, that's not number 10. Number 9 is the next prediction. All right, so number 9, it's not the last prediction. Number 10 is the last one, but this is the next one. Okay, I just confused myself. Anyways, number 9, I think an underdog, low-budget team, underfunded team, whatever you want to say, is going to win a race, whether it be rain-shortened again or an actual win again at a plate track. So either Spire Motorsports, I think, is going to win again. Maybe Rick Ware Racing. Like Austin, I think it's Terrio. Or I think the guy Kamikaze likes. Because I forget how to pronounce his name. But he was fast at Talladega before he got caught up in that wreck in the Rick Ware car. Maybe 66 was fast too, the MBM car. Joey Gase was piloting it. And he was pretty fast there too. He was a lap down because of some issue, but he was passing cars still that were way better than his equipment. So I definitely think an under-budget, low-budget, underfunded team is definitely going to get themselves a win at a plate track. Maybe Premium Motorsports. Brennan Poole gets a win, something like that. Who knows? Maybe Front Row gets a win. But I definitely think a low-budget team's going to get themselves a win. And yeah, let's move on to now the last prediction, number 10. All right, so my last prediction is going to be the playoff roster for the 2020 NASCAR Cup Series playoffs. So I'm just going to do it by teams because that's the easiest way. So all 400 cars are going to get in. So that means Chase Elliott, Jimmie Johnson, Alex Bowman, and William Byron. Next, all 4 Penske plus Wood Brothers cars are going to get in. So that's Brad Keselowski, Joey Logano, Ryan Blaney, and Matt DiBenedetto. And then all 4 Joe Gibbs racing cars are going to make it in. So that's Kyle Busch, Martin Truex Jr., Denny Hamlin, and Eric Jones. And then the 3 of the SHR cars are going to make it in, and that is going to be Kevin Harvick, Clint Bowyer, and what's his name? Eric Amarola. And then the last spot is tricky for me. I had to debate between Bell, Custer, and Buescher. But ultimately, I think Chris Buescher in the 17 is going to make it into the playoffs, so that's going to be the second, and Newman too. I had him in there thinking. But yeah, I definitely think Buescher is going to be the last one, so no Bell, no Custer, no Newman are making it in. None of those guys. I think Chris Buescher in the 17 is going to make it into the Cup Series playoffs. And yeah, that's my 10 predictions for the 2020 NASCAR Cup Series season. If you agree with me, tell me which ones. If you don't agree with me, tell me which ones. And give me your own predictions in the comments down below. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy, and bye-bye.